I think one of the most telling things about a person is the emotional state that they leave you in and how they return back to you. So I think I've always thought it was super disrespectful if you get into it with someone, you get into an altercation, or someone hits you below the belt and they are mean, they are disrespectful, and then they walk away and they leave you in an emotional state that is extremely crushed and heartbroken. And then it's even more disrespectful when they try to return and act as if everything's fine, act as though nothing has happened, and they just want to pick up and, just kind of continue on business as usual. And I think that's something that as I get older, I have very little tolerance for, um, you know, because I think that as an adult, you should be able to talk about things. But if you disrespect me, I think we're pretty much done, because I think we're all at an age now where we can learn how to, communicate respectfully and say things without, going for the jugular, without cutting someone to the white meat. And if someone is okay with cutting you to the white meat and then, skipping on down the road, disappearing out of your life for a few days, weeks, or months, and then sort of hopping back on the phone and doing the bare minimum and saying, hey, how's it going? Like nothing has happened. I think you should leave that person right there, because that goes to show you the level of emotional maturity. It shows you the level of emotional safety. It also shows how they feel about you, and that they don't care about things. And that not only do they not care, but they don't care to have that conversation, or they just kind of want to glaze over issues and sweep things under the rug. And I got to tell you, sweeping things under the rug is one of the most toxic, poisonous things to do, because, if you grew up in a family, a lot of us grew up in families with secrets, family members with real issues, real mental health issues, people that were abusive, people that were scary, and that would just sort of act out and, hold everyone like hostage emotionally, and then circle back as though nothing happened. And it was just like this train wreck that you couldn't get off, and it would happen continuously over and over again. And I think it trains our brain to think that it trains our brain to dismiss, to be dismissive. Every time we sort of accept a person back who does this, then that means that we are training ourselves to be okay with being dismissed. We're training ourselves to be okay with being hurt, and that we will accept people in our lives no matter what condition, no matter what type of emotional harm they do to us. And I don't think that that's cool.